One of your main conveyances when homeless, particularly when homeless, is a shopping trolley. I've stored it in my bathroom, if you're wondering what the fuck it's doing right there. And if you're wondering what the fuck that's doing there, because I've got a new room, I've had to modify the way I cook in this place because the fire alarms easily go off, as I experienced the other day, and I don't want the fire brigade coming for nothing. I'm not particularly fussed about the fire brigade walking in, not even cops. I really don't give a flying fuck. But I don't want to waste their time because ultimately they're coming for nothing. They're coming for a homeless bloke making YouTube videos. It's probably better for them that abandoned places like this are occupied by people like myself. So you don't want to waste the resources and time of emergency services, which is sort of not the essence of this video, but I'm just letting you know that fact and why that's there in the bathroom. The second conveyance, because I already showed you how to use a bin as a conveyance in my very quick makeshift tactic because I had to adapt to a situation. So this is the shopping trolley. This is like a staple conveyance. This is what every homeless bloke uses. Well, particularly myself, but I take it to the next level. A few things you can use this for. You can use it as a stand. So I can put that here. I've just got to put something there, not spaces, but something to make it even, because that's sort of on a tilt. And you've got a platform to cook on, which is fucking perfect height. It's like a barbecue, almost like a barbecue, and you can put shit there and there, and so that's one use of it. But the main use is the conveyance. I want you to keep being reminded of that. So you can chuck your clothes in there, your bag, everything that you have, which shouldn't be more than that trolley. For me, it's literally that bag, and everything in this room I'll pretty much forfeit once I'm out of this homeless predicament. So everything you own in a homeless situation should theoretically fit in that trolley. Another use, if you have a larger trolley, is if you if you have it upside down and you push that part of the trolley in and you put a blanket over the whole thing, it's a dog kennel. So if you've got a little dog, even a bit of a bigger dog, not necessarily a big dog, a big dog's not going to want to use a shopping trolley, but if you've got a rather smaller dog, even a puppy, it's the perfect temporary home for the puppy too. So while you're out and about doing your thing all day, you can leave your puppy at home and it's got a little dog kennel. Leave the doors open so it's got some room. I think it's very, very cruel, even for a puppy, to leave it in a fucking confined space all day. That's just shit. Just make sure that the puppy can't choke or the dog can't choke on stuff in the house and that it doesn't tear shit up. And you don't want to leave it there if you're not too sure about people coming because they might take the dog. So you've just got to weigh those factors yourself. Again, this is the number one conveyance in a homeless situation. The best, the ultimate. It's almost all terrain. I've even used it in the wilderness a few times. But I will also say it's technically theft when you plan to keep it. What I've done with every single trolley is put it back because online I don't own them and they're very expensive. I've used about 500 in the last year or so, and as you can see, I've only got one. So they always end up back where they should be. The owners are the place I got it from. So you use it as you need, and then you put it back. Just don't ruin it. Don't fuck up the wheels, and do the right thing. You should note that everything I'm teaching in this course is not the wrong thing. You're in a survival situation. Your survival comes first, not toy perceptions or false perceptions of the law. The human always comes first. And even the law has a
allowances for that. So, of course, you follow the law. Of course, absolutely so. This is not a basic course on how to pervade or skim the law or, or break the law or anything like that. It's purely for survival purposes. It's purely for people who are having a hard time understanding what they should do. And it's not at all to break the law, as you hear me saying in every video. So whether it's taking the shopping trolley or kicking the door down, etc., you're always doing things for your survival. And when you're doing things like that, they shouldn't be someone's home. There should be a house that looks like it's about to be knocked down, an abandoned location, things like that. You start to get the drift. Obviously, in a war zone or something very serious, that starts to become it's not a factor. Your life is much, much, much more important than that sort of shit. But you get the point. You can weigh the balances of how you ought to follow the law at all times and special situations, special circumstances. And your survival is the most special circumstance there is. So using a trolley, if you ask me, go for it. And not everybody's in a homeless situation. Few people are. So if you're going to use it to get yourself back on your feet and you put it back, I don't think there's a fucking magistrate or a judge in the world who should fucking have a problem with you for that. I'd have a problem with them. So that's the essence of this course, for you to understand that all the things I'm showing you is for your survival. Yes, I made that video about me relaxing, playing the PlayStation, etc., but that's not outside the scope. I own the PlayStation. It's my PlayStation. I need entertainment. I'm good at what I do. So for the time being, when I'm homeless, this is what I'll be doing. And obviously the aim is to generate more of an income, so I don't have to, do the things I do sometimes and apply survival techniques for food procurement and things like that. But you get my point. So going back to this trolley, which is this is about, that's your number one travel tool. Your legs in this trolley. You just throw things in bags, have your pack, go from bus to train and so forth, and you've got everything you need. You can't go wrong with the trolley. Just ensure that the trolley always ends up back where it should be, or at the very least in a place where it can be rounded up.